Hey everybody! So I got a little story for you. Yesterday I accidentally deleted my Dark Souls save, and totally by accident. What happened was, I had the NVIDIA GeForce overlay up on the screen, messing with the streaming and video recording options, screen capture and all that. And I also had the Steam overlay up as well because I was chatting to someone about the game. And basically, my button presses while these overlays were up were still going off in the game. So I had relaunched the game and I was in the menu. One thing led to another, and before you know it, I was on the confirmation screen for deleting my save. Totally unintentionally. And then the game sometimes does this weird glitch to where it'll go to windowed mode, and then I'll click back to it, and it'll immediately go to full screen again. It'll fix itself. But whenever it does this, and you click, and it fixes the problem, it'll also do a confirmation, like it'll register a confirmation button press, like pressing the X on the controller, and so unintentionally you're accepting something even though you didn't really mean to, and before you know it, I should have Alt F4'd or closed out of the game through the task manager or something. But before you knew it, I was clicking back to the game and confirming to delete my save without ever having backed it up to anywhere else ever, which is another faux pas. But yeah, so here we are. I had about like 15 roughly hours on that save, and now I'm almost back to where I was at like 7.5 hours. So I've cut down half my playtime, and I'm about back to where I was. And what I wanted to do for one of the boss fights that I had to redo, which is the Gargoyles, is to see if maybe both of the knight companions that you can summon can take on the Gargoyles and kill them themselves. And you'll see in the video, it took a couple of attempts. On one attempt, I actually rolled off because I was locked on to one of them, and I just rolled off the building. And I ended up getting the axe in that run, but I ended up reverting back and reloading the save and doing it over again, so I don't have that weapon anymore. I ended up with something else, but you'll see. So, enjoy. So what we're gonna do is try and do this boss fight with, and we've seen this fucking cutscene. I'm just gonna fucking skip past it. No one cares. Come on, can I skip past it? Yeah. So we're gonna use both these bad boys, and they're gonna try and go to town on this fucking demon. I'm just gonna stay targeted off so I can just run around basically and dodge, heal with my 10 flasks. They've almost got one down, and they're both still at full health. So I don't know. I know that some boss fights you have to stay locked on, or otherwise they get confused, your companions. So they've got one down almost. I wish they'd go back to it. Okay, cool. So they've got one good as dead. Did they just... No, they haven't fallen off. Go, boys. Go. 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 Don't give up. Oh, yes. There goes one. I got the shield. I'm not sure if these can be... Looks like he drops a lance. Maybe I think the other one dropped the axe. Earlier I did this and I got the axe. So yeah, I did not hit them at all, and both my knight buddies took them out. So it's like, regardless how people say this game is, how hard it is, I did not take a single swing. I just like walked around. So yeah, that was cool.